learner, welcome back to my channel. I am Karishma Attar and this is the video 9 in our video series of how IGCSE Global Perspective responses are marked by Cambridge examiners. And now today we are going to unlock the last question of written paper, that is question number 4. The 20-mark mega question with a secret triple criteria marking system that most students never discover. And this is where top grades are won or lost. So now after watching this video, you are going to master Cambridge triple criteria secret, that is how evidence or reasoning and line of reasoning and judgments are marked separately, each worth 8 marks for maximum marks in your answer. Next, you are going to understand how to keep every argument consistently focused on serving the specific aim throughout your response. And the third part that you're going to learn in this video is the dual consideration formula, that is how to systematically address both different arguments and different perspectives for Cambridge's explicit requirement. So students who apply the structured approach typically gain 12 to 15 marks extra on question 4, which is an approximate jump by 1 grade, that is from C to B or a B to A, according to Cambridge marking thresholds, just by knowing how examiners marks you. So over these 12 videos in the series, I have broken down every single question. You can check the link of this playlist in the description and consider subscribing to this channel if you are a Cambridge, IGCSE, O-levels or an A-level learner. Question 1A and B, getting those quick accuracy marks. Question 1C, the next video I talked about perspective explanation. I have covered question 1D, question 2A, question 2B, question 3, and this video is question number 4. Plus, we will also come up with individual report and team project marking. Now, each video will show you real student examples, actual Cambridge marking and the exact techniques that work. All the links in the description, and subscribe to stay notified for your A-star journey. Now, let me tell you about Kai. He was an ambitious year 11 or grade 10 student from Japan, a student who came to me after consistently scoring level 1 to 2 marks on question 4. Kai said, I spent 45 minutes on question 4. I write pages and pages, but I get only 8 to 10 marks out of 20. And my teacher or examiners always keep on giving me a feedback that my answer lacks structure and doesn't focus on the aim consistently. He showed me his latest practice answer about reducing hunger, and his response looked like this. I recommend increasing food aid because hungry people need help. Food aid is good because it feeds people immediately and saves lives. Some people might argue that teaching farming is better, but food aid is more direct. Other people think trade is the answer, but that takes too long. Food aid has worked in many countries and is the most humanitarian approach. Government should choose food aid because it shows they care about people and it's the right thing to do morally. Therefore, food aid is the best option. This response got 9 out of 20 marks. Now, I could see Kai understood the topic really well. He was able to even use and write things. But what he was missing, according to Cambridge examiners' requirement, was triple criteria structure and how aim focuses. So we showed Kai the actual Cambridge marking criteria, and that completely changed his response. Now let me show you what that criteria was all about. The marking is 3 separate parts for question 4. The degree to which evidence and reasoning are used to support arguments, the degree to which an effective line of reasoning is developed, the degree to which judgments are clearly explained and consistent with the candidate's argument. This means Cambridge marks 3 criteria separately, each worth 6 to 8 marks. And let me break down what each criteria demands. For evidence and reasoning, to get maximum marks, we need to show wide range of evidence. Reasons clearly related to the government aim. Level 3, to get level 3 marks, range of evidence related to the issue. Level 2, limited range, not always relevant. And level 1, 1 or 2 pieces may not support the argument. Now understand here, in Cambridge marks scheme, we always see the word wide range. The second part is line of reasoning, which should be clear, structured, convincing, reasoning with explicit consideration of actions and perspective. The next mark is for judgment, which is for maximum marks, you should show that judgments clearly made, clearly related to the issue, and consistent with argument. So Kai was scoring low on all 3 because he wasn't structuring his response to meet each criterion specific demand. So what we taught Kai was what I call it as Cambridge triple criteria formula for level 4 responses. So the first criteria is evidence and reasoning strategy. That is, every piece of evidence must clearly serve reducing hunger as government priority. The second, wide range. Use source on ideas plus own ideas covering multiple dimensions. The next part is clear relevance. That is, explicitly link each reason to government effectiveness. The second criteria is the line of reasoning strategy. One, you talk about structured argument, that is clear introduction, systematic development, logical conclusions. The second one is sustained focus, which is consistent aim thread throughout. The third one is explicit consideration, that is address action, practical implementation, plus perspectives, that is different viewpoints. The third criteria is judgment strategy. That is one, under judgment criteria, you cover clear judgments, decisive statement about effectiveness. Two, issue relevance. All judgments address government hunger reduction. Three, argument consistency, which is conclusion, match evidence, and reasoning provided. And here's how Kai transformed his answer using this triple formula. The answer to this question is linked in the description below. Since it is a 20-mark answer, I didn't want to read it out online. I am going to share the exact answer script for this improved version, which you will find all the details in the description below. I hope the understanding of answering question 4 is pretty clear now, and this is how your grades can actually improve in IGCSE Global Perspective. I hope this video was helpful. Do consider subscribing if you are a Cambridge, IGCSE O-levels or A-levels learner. See you in the next video. Thank you.